Hello, everyone, and welcome to Section 2, Managing Your Body. In Lecture 3, we're going to talk about how your diet will play an important role in your recovery. It's important to know how food can affect the way you feel and think. Okay, so even for those who don't struggle with an addiction, food choices can dramatically affect a person's mood and the way that they think and feel about their life. So many people will turn to food for comfort when going through recovery. And just know that if you're turning to food for comfort, it can dramatically impact the chance for your complete success in a negative way. Okay, so for this lesson here, I want you to take a long, hard look at what your normal diet consists of. Okay, so now this is going to vary from person to person, and it's also going to be highly dependent on what substance it is that you struggle with. Okay, so what I want you to do today is I want you to note down everything that you ate over the last few days. So make a list of the last 7 to 10 meals you ate. Okay, how healthy were they? Okay, so I want you to really be honest with yourself. Remember, nobody's here to look over what you're doing, so just be honest when you're writing these things down, right? If you ate candy or donuts or whatever it is, write it down and just kind of look at that for a moment, and analyze that. Okay, so now I'm going to talk to you about some tips that I recommend implementing during this program for the next 30 days. Okay, so the first one is get rid of processed foods. Okay, so this means that if it comes from a can or a box, it's likely that it's not that great for you. Now, I understand that there may be some situations where processed foods are unavoidable, but if you can eliminate the majority of processed foods, that will be better than not changing anything at all. Okay, stock up on fresh fruits and veggies. For example, you can buy a 10-pound bag of russet potatoes instead of the boxed mashed potatoes. Okay, if you're on a budget, you can purchase inexpensive fruits and vegetables such as bananas, melon, or kale. Okay, so try making a homemade smoothie from fruits and veggies. It's a great way to start your day. Okay, so switch to whole grains or gluten-free. Okay, I highly recommend that you try eating gluten-free, but if you're not able to, switching to whole grains is an absolute must. Okay, so instead of purchasing regular bread, try looking for something that's 100% whole wheat or gluten-free. Okay, this is a big one. Okay, get rid of sugar. Okay, this is very critical. Almost everything you'll see when you're reading ingredients, is going to have added sugar. So do whatever you can to eliminate those added sugars. Because sugar has really been linked to a lot of medical problems and health problems. And by just eliminating that from your diet, you'll start to feel better within just a few days. Okay, so I want you to try to do this. And you may think it's really, it may be really gross at first, but try taking 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar every day. Okay, so there's been a lot of research in how beneficial having apple cider vinegar into your meals or into your just eating it raw, actually, drinking it raw. Okay, so it's been been shown to help in numerous ways, such as eliminating bad bacteria and boosting your energy throughout the day. So you're really going to need that energy, right, to get through this. Try apple cider vinegar. Okay, take your vitamins. This is something that I recommend you talk to your healthcare professional, if you're worried about any part of your physical health. Okay, but if you're relatively healthy, a daily multivitamin will suffice. Of course, there's other vitamins that can be helpful, such as fish oil or extra vitamin D, but this is something that you and your doctor should absolutely talk about. Okay, so stock up on healthy snack bars. Okay, so now that you may be willing to read labels, you're going to want to, there's so many snack bars out there. Okay, so this is going to be one thing that you're going to want to really look at the labels, okay, and try to find one that includes all natural ingredients. Okay, healthy snack bars are important for on-the-go eating, or if you're hungry in between meals, getting you to that next meal. Okay, but try to read the ingredients. Remember, try to stay away from the added sugar if possible. Okay, do not skip meals. This is important because, okay, so you don't want to skip meals at all during this program. So I recommend that you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner every single day, okay, and avoid skipping those major meals, okay? The reason that I don't want you to skip meals is because what happens when you skip a meal is that your body goes into like this starvation mode, and then when you get to your next meal, okay, you're going to be really hungry, and then that's when people tend to gorge. Okay, so a daily meal plan should include those 3 meals at the same time every day. Breakfast in the morning, lunch midday, and dinner in the evening. Okay, and it's okay to occasionally snack in between, but just make sure that your snacking isn't the size of a full meal. Okay, so stick to the healthy bars or something healthy like baby carrots or fresh fruit for the snacking in between. Okay, then what I recommend you doing, if you have the energy to do so, is see if you can spend some time in the kitchen, okay, every day cooking and preparing your meals. Okay, I know that during the next 30 days, motivation is going to be hard, okay, and this is going to be extremely challenging, but it is going to be well worth the time and effort. Okay, try making it fun by being creative or trying new foods. If you live with other people, maybe you could try cooking for them too. Okay, so remember, okay, 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, no sugar. Okay, if you can help it. All right, so that concludes lecture 3. I will see you in lecture 4 when we talk about keeping your body active.